Joffrey was the right place at the right time. I mean, what we call a bunhead. A bunhead is, because ballerinas wear their hair in a bun. So if you are like tunnel vision, ballet oriented, you call it's a bun. It's a term of endearment. Oh, bunhead. So I was, but then I also had this wild side, and I was also a rock and roller, and I also went to the theater, and I went to museums, and so I was more than that. Obviously, I'm black. Obviously, as a black dancer, but my background being British, the history, my personal history, is very different from an African American history. And so, yes, I was in New York. I was aware of everything, but it's sort of like I'm looking in through the window, if that makes sense, because I hadn't paid those dues. It was, there were certain situations, but, and I was there during civil rights. I was there for all of that. And of course, I was in a mixed company. It was, I guess you would say, basically it's a white company. There were Asians of that. Joffrey didn't have any sort of color preference. It was, your talent. So timing is everything, because I don't think I would have got into American Ballet Theatre, and I wouldn't have got into New York City Ballet because Arthur Mitchell was already a leading dancer, and I don't think they would have wanted to. So I mean, there's all this stuff going on. But Joffrey was a pop-oriented company. We did classics, we did 19th century classics, we did all of that, but he also commissioned people of the generation, people who who were up and coming, or people you wouldn't have thought. We did rock ballets, we did all of that. And because we had that edge, singers would come to see us, Andy Warhol would come to see us, Bette Midler. The first time when I was teaching ballet, there'd be these youngsters, coming in, Mr. Holder, and I go, this is my father, Mr. Holder, okay. So, oh, well, you wouldn't know me, but remember that that morning, we had a morning matinee in Boise, Idaho. There was a matinee for kids, etc., etc. I was in the audience, and that's why I started dance. I started dancing because of you. It's what do you say to that? When you make that human connection, and that just as people like Cheetah, Tina, they have inspired me for my life, and the next life, and the life after that. Michael Bennett, Joffrey, Alfred, that they are the fertilizer that enables me to do what I do, and I'm cognizant of that. And it's a privilege and it's an honor to not just let it drift by the wayside. This has informed who I am. So whatever I do, they are part of that. That's how I look at it. So it's ongoing.